is V and welcome back to OBorra Academy. Today we are going to start the session 2 of the English grammar. But before that, let's quickly recollect what we have discussed in the first session. In the first session, we have discussed what is a sentence and how many kinds of sentences are there. So now let's all recollect it. Sentence is nothing but a sequence of words which makes a complete sense, okay? And there are 4 kinds of sentences. First is declarative. Declarative sentence is nothing but a sentence which gives us information. It always ends with a full stop. And next is imperative. Imperative sentence is nothing but which gives command, which expresses a request. It always ends with a full stop, but sometimes it also ends with an exclamatory mark. Next is interrogative. Okay, interrogative sentence is nothing but which asks us a question like where do you live, what are you doing, okay? It always ends with a question mark. And the last is the exclamatory, okay? Exclamatory sentence is nothing but which expresses a strong feeling. That feeling may be of a sadness or a happiness. It always ends with an exclamatory mark. We have recollected the sentence and that is the first session. So now let's move on to the second session and that is the subject and the predicate. What is a subject and a predicate? What do you mean by subject and a predicate? It's nothing but when we make a sentence, whether it's a declarative or imperative or interrogative or exclamatory, every sentence has 2 parts in it. One is the subject and the predicate. So what is the subject? Subject is nothing but when we make a sentence, we name a person or a thing. That is the subject. We name a person or a thing, right? So it is the subject and the predicate. When we name a subject, we not only name a subject, we say something about that subject, right? We predict something about that subject. That is nothing but the predicate of the sentence. Let me give you an example like Nick is watching a movie. So here our subject is Nick as we are naming a person here. So the subject is Nick. And is watching a movie. Nick is watching a movie. We have named a person that is Nick and we are saying something about that person that is he is watching a movie. So it is a predicate. So guys, now let's get started with the exercises. All you have to do in this exercises is you have to separate the subject and the predicate. I have given you only few of them. You can check out other exercises from various books. And the source of this content is Wren and Martin and I suggest you that book because it has a lot of content in it. So now let's get started. And the first sentence is all matter is indestructible. So the answer here is all matter is the subject and is indestructible is the predicate. All matter is the subject because we are describing the matter. We are describing the matter as it is the subject, and is indestructible is the predicate, as we are saying something about the subject. That is like we are saying that matter is indestructible, so it is the predicate. And the second sentence is the boy stood on the burning deck. Okay, I hope you all got the answer. That is, the boy here is the subject. Stood on the burning deck is the predicate. The boy is the subject as we are describing the boy. So the boy is the subject, and we are saying something about that subject. Like we are saying that the boy stood on the burning deck. So it is the predicate here. The next sentence is we should profit by experience. And I hope you all got the answer. That is, here we is the subject. And should profit by experience is the predicate. Here we is the subject as we are describing ourselves. So it is the subject, and should profit by experience is the predicate. As we are saying something about the subject, it is the predicate. And the next sentence is stone walls do not make a prison. Okay. And I hope you all got the answer. That is, stone walls do not make a prison. Stone walls is the subject here. Do not make a prison is the predicate. Here, stone walls is the subject because we are describing a thing. We are naming a thing, that is stone walls, and do not make a prison is the predicate as we are saying something about this subject, stone walls. So it is the predicate here. And the last sentence is after catching the cold, Matthew decided to take the medicines. Okay. And I hope you all got the answer. Here, Matthew is the subject. And decided to take the medicines is the predicate. Here in this sentence, Matthew is the subject because we are saying something about him. We are naming him that Matthew. Matthew decided to take the medicines. Here we are saying something like we are predicating. We are predicting something about this subject. So it is the predicate here. So guys, I hope you all understood this session very well, and also the exercises. And if you like this session, please give it a like and share it to your friends. And if you haven't